Everybody, welcome back to my challenging channel. Today is September 1st, 2023. Welcome to September. I just finished running at a very slow pace, 3.20 miles. I think it came out to 3.21 actually. And it took just at 45 minutes. So once again, I did another 5K in under an hour. I remember when I started this journey and I could barely run for 3 minutes continuously, even at a slow speed. This kind of workout definitely changes your cardiovascular system over the course of time. And it does take time, it takes effort. The only person that's going to put in these steps, if you're wanting to achieve the same things, is yourself. There's no one else you're going to be able to count on. And if you count on trying to do this with somebody else, you're going to find that you might fall into routines that don't permit you to continue achieving your maximum results. So, I don't mean to say that we shouldn't go out of our way to run together, that we shouldn't go out of our way to enjoy some of these activities together. What I'm saying is, not everyone is there to achieve the same thing. Some people might only hang out with you because they like how you look, because they like your shoes, because they like whatever instrument you might play if you're in a band, because they like you. And because they like you for some reason, they might want to hang out with you. Now, some people might actually just genuinely share an affinity for a common bond. And then, naturally, those people will be inclined to take on the same challenges and eventually meet up at the same place. Like yesterday, for an example. I'm extremely interested in helping out our wildlife. And I've noticed, especially running in places like this, where I'm at, on the trail system in a wilderness area of San Antonio, and if I see more styrofoam cups, plastic bottles, and other balloons and celebration type articles, then I see animals, then I start to recognize that I have an abundance of wildlife in my own backyard. And that's because the wildlife in my own backyard is able to find food and water. And it's able to find food and water because I'm tending to those resources. Are we all doing things the correct way? Or can we critique everybody for the things that they do? I would say we can critique everybody for the things that we are all doing collectively, because how we are doing it might not be proper. Just as a weird example, to criticize myself, I'm putting out bird feed and water for the birds. But every one of those feed sacks every one of those bits of bird food comes wrapped in plastic, one-time use. So I make an effort, I put all of it in the recycle bin, but that's not to say that I don't wish we could get back to the old ways and bring some kind of sackcloth and maybe fill those bags and sell the feed by weight right then, or by volume, whatever the case may be. The water that I'm putting out doesn't naturally come to the surface, and it's in an area that's basically, it's 87 degrees right now at 10:30 in the morning. Imagine, today's high is supposed to be 100 or higher. Imagine all that water, it's just being evaporated. So what if the rivers are running dry because I'm taking more than my fair share to feed the animals that are in my proximity? Am I doing the right thing or am I doing the wrong thing? It's hard to say. The only thing that we can really say is, if we're helping one another in our time of need, then we're kind of doing the right thing. But collectively, we sure could stand a better chance to withstand whatever's coming next by training as if our future, as if our very lives depend on having these discussions. So I hope you're discussing these things. I hope you're not disgusted with me. I hope that when you hear me talk about all of these topics. You recognize that I'm not ranting. And I hope, more than anything, that you're sharing these with your loved ones, with your fellow humanity, with whom you also would like to plan a beautiful future. So until next time, thanks for watching. Peace, love, and all that old school stuff.